Thank you, Deputy Foreign Minister González, for visiting the Nation studio.
Le agradezco yo a usted poder estar aquí en una ocasión como esta.
For having the chance to be here on such an occasion.
En que he venido a visitar Tailandia por primera vez.
When I have come to Thailand to visit the country for the first time.
Lo cual era un deseo para mí desde hace muchísimos años.
Which is a wish that I have had for a very long time.
Y durante el cual he podido tener conversaciones muy fructíferas con el secretario permanente de la Cancillería tailandesa.
And during this visit, I have been able to held very fruitful talks with the permanent secretary of the Thai Ministry of Foreign Affairs.
Y también con el viceministro de Comercio.
As well as with the Deputy Foreign Minister of Commerce, the Deputy Minister of Commerce.
Y durante las cuales estuvimos evaluando y diseñando los pasos futuros para seguir fortaleciendo las relaciones entre nuestros dos países.
And during these talks we were reviewing and analyzing the steps that we should take in order to strengthen the relations between our two countries even further.
De modo que agradezco mucho la oportunidad de poder venir aquí y estar con usted también.
So I'm very grateful for this opportunity to come here and talk to you as well.
When we mention Cuba to an average Thai person, the image would be cigar, maybe Che Guevara, or maybe Fidel Castro. That's all. If you meet a Thai today and he asks you, what is Cuba? What is Cuba? How would you explain it to him or her?
Yo le diría que Cuba es un país pequeño.
I would tell him or her that Cuba is a small country,
pero digno,
but dignified,
que ha luchado durante muchos años por obtener su independencia y por defenderla después.
That has struggled for many years to obtain its independence and to defend it afterwards.
Cuba fue la última colonia de España en América Latina que logró liberarse de España.
Cuba was the last colony of Spain in Latin America that achieved its independence from Spain.
Durante una guerra que comenzó en 1868 y duró hasta 1898.
During a war that began in year 1868 and ended in year 1898.
Y al final de la guerra, cuando ya los cubanos estaban a punto de ganar la guerra, intervinieron los Estados Unidos.
And by the end of the war, when Cubans were about to win the war finally, the Americans intervened.
Y frustró la independencia cubana como tal.
Which made Cuban independence fail.
Apareció un modelo de república, pero que era totalmente dependiente del gobierno de los Estados Unidos y con una enmienda en nuestra Constitución.
We saw the emergence of a Republican model that was completely dependent on the United States, and there were also some amendments in our Constitution.
Que le daba el derecho legal a los Estados Unidos a intervenir en los asuntos internos de Cuba cuando lo considerasen conveniente.
Which gave the Americans the legal right to interfere with the domestic affairs of Cuba at any time that they made deem fit.
Y eso inició una nueva etapa de la lucha.
Which initiated a new stage of our struggle.
Que terminó en el 1959.
Which finished in year 1959.
Yes.
Cuando Fidel Castro conduce el proceso revolucionario y bueno, figuras legendarias como el Che Guevara, como nuestro actual presidente Raúl Castro, Camilo Cienfuegos la acompañaron en ese proceso.
When Fidel Castro led a revolutionary process, and figures such as Che Guevara, our current president Raúl Castro, and Camilo Cienfuegos were companions of Fidel during this process.
Y después del triunfo de la revolución, el 1 de enero de 1959, comenzó una nueva etapa de esa lucha.
And after the triumph of our revolution on January the 1st, 1959, then we had the beginning of that new stage.
Que comenzó con una acción de parte del gobierno de los Estados Unidos contraria a los intereses de esa nueva revolución que comenzaba.
which started with an action from the United States that was against the interests of that newborn revolution.
Generó gran hostilidad contra ese nuevo gobierno.
It triggered a lot of hostility against that new government.
Aplicaron medidas cada vez más coercitivas contra ese gobierno que comenzaba.
And they implemented increasingly coercive measures against that newborn government.
De lo más conocido fue la invasión de Bahía de Cochinos en abril de 1961.
I think one of the most well-known actions was the Bay of Pigs invasion in April 1961.
Yes.
Que el pueblo y el gobierno cubano lo derrotaron en 72 horas.
But in 72 hours, the American army was defeated by the Cuban people and army.
Ya desde ese momento se venían aplicando medidas coercitivas en lo económico y comercial.
From that very moment, they had already begun to implement coercive measures in the areas of trade and economy.
Por ejemplo, dejaron de comprarle azúcar a Cuba, que era nuestro principal producto de exportación.
For instance, they interrupted the purchase of sugar from Cuba, which was one of our main products of export.
O dejaron de refinar el petróleo que Cuba compraba, que se refinaba en refinerías norteamericanas.
And they stopped buying refining the oil that used to be refined in the American refineries.
Lo cual tuvo una etapa culminante con el establecimiento oficial del bloqueo en agosto de 1962.
And this concluded with the official establishment, the official enforcement of the blockade in August of 1962.
Y que ha durado más de 50 años.
Which and it is something that has lasted more than 50 years.
Pero dentro de todas esas dificultades, Cuba ha sido un país que ha seguido luchando y defendiendo por su independencia.
But in spite of all those difficulties, Cuba is a country that has kept struggling for its independence.
Que ha seguido desarrollándose.
That has kept developing.
Que ha seguido formando una gran masa de personal altamente calificado.
That has continued providing training to a lot of to a very large, highly qualified staff.
Al principio de la revolución solo había 6.000 médicos en Cuba.
At the beginning of the revolution, we only had 6,000 doctors in Cuba.
El gobierno de los Estados Unidos promovió que se fueran del país.
And the U.S. government promoted their departure from the country.
Solo quedaron 3.000.
So at the end, we only had 3,000 doctors left.
Tuvimos que empezar a formar nuestros propios médicos.
We had to begin training our own doctors.
Hoy tenemos 75.000 médicos.
And nowadays we have 75,000 doctors.
Y más de 30.000 prestan colaboración y ayuda en el exterior.
And more than 3,000 of them serve in missions abroad.
Lo más conocido últimamente fue el apoyo de los médicos cubanos en la lucha contra el ébola en África.
What has been the most famous recently is the support of the Cuban doctors in the struggle against the Ebola epidemic.
Y como usted comprenderá, 256 médicos fueron para África, aunque 15.000 se presentaron de forma voluntaria para ir también a ese esfuerzo tan noble.
And as you perhaps know, 256 Cuban doctors finally were sent to Africa for the struggle against the Ebola epidemic, even though we had a total of 15,000 doctors that volunteered to do so.
Es un país que ha desarrollado mucho también la farmacéutica, la biotecnología.
It is also a country that has greatly developed the biotechnological and pharmaceutical sectors.
De hecho, se está trabajando para formar una empresa mixta con un consorcio aquí de Tailandia en estos momentos.
And in fact, we are working now on the establishment of a joint venture with the consortium from Thailand.
Es un país que tiene una tasa de mortalidad infantil del 4%.
The infant mortality rate in Cuba is 4%.
Es un país que erradicó el analfabetismo en el 1960.
Our country is the country that eliminated illiteracy in 1960.
Y que ha ayudado a muchos países de América Latina, de África y de otros continentes a erradicar el analfabetismo también con un método cubano muy moderno que se llama Yo Sí Puedo.
And it is also a country that has helped many other countries in Latin America to eradicate illiteracy through a very well-known Cuban method that is called Yes, I Can.
En resumen, es un país que ha luchado, que sigue luchando, que no solo ha sido capaz de desarrollarse dentro de muchas dificultades, sino que en la medida de sus posibilidades ha tratado de ayudar también a otros pueblos del mundo.
So in summary, we can say that Cuba is a country that has struggled a lot, that continues to struggle, and that in spite of the difficulties continues to develop and to do everything within its power in order to help other countries.
Tiene en común con Tailandia, que es un país hospitalario,
And something that we share with Thailand is that we are a very hospitable country,
y estamos desarrollando también el turismo.
and we're also developing tourism.
No al nivel en que ustedes han llegado, porque escuché que en los próximos años recibirán ya 50 millones de turistas.
Not at the same levels that Thailand has reached, because I have heard that you're going to receive 50 million tourists.
Nosotros todavía recibimos 3,5 millones por año,
We still receive only 3.5 million per year.
pero es un área también que hemos acordado que podemos trabajar conjuntamente.
But this is also an area on which we have agreed to work, that there are possibilities to work together.
So can Thai people go and visit Cuba now?
Sí, por supuesto.
Yes, of course.
Lo que está, son muy pocos los que van todavía.
But in fact, there are very few Thai people that go at the moment.
Son unos 300 por año.
We only have about 3,000 per year.
Quisiéramos que fueran muchos más.
We would like to get a lot more.
Yes, of course. I'd like to go.
Bueno, pues usted está invitado a ir cuando usted
Then you
quiera.
are invited to go whenever you want.
Si va como turista puede ir mañana.
If you go as a tourist, you could go tomorrow.
Si va como periodista también
And
puede
if you
ir.
go as a journalist, you can also go.
Pero bueno, tendríamos que prepararle un buen programa y gestionarle la visa de periodista que se otorgue en todos los casos.
But of course, we would have to arrange a good program for you and to
Yes.
get a journalist visa, which
Pero
is
con mucho
what
gusto
we
lo
would
recibiríamos
require.
en Cuba.
But we would be very glad to receive you in Cuba.
Well, I'm sure that a lot of Thai people would like to see me reporting about Cuba from Cuba so that they will understand more and more Thai people will visit Cuba.
Sí, seguramente eso contribuiría y es lo que queremos hacer. Nosotros pensamos que hay un gran potencial también para que muchos más ciudadanos de Tailandia nos puedan visitar.
That would certainly be a contribution, and it is what we are trying to do. We would like to work so that a greater number of people from Thailand can visit Cuba.
Tal vez lo que ha limitado hasta ahora es que no ha habido conexiones aéreas directas.
Perhaps what has constituted a limitation up to present is the lack of a connecting flight.
Yes.
Pero a partir de diciembre, Air China va a volar a La Habana,
But as of December, Air China is going to fly to Havana,
haciendo una escala en Toronto.
and they will have a stopover in Toronto.
Va a ser la primera conexión que vamos a tener entre una línea asiática y La Habana.
It will be the first connection that we'll have between an Asian airline and Havana.
Y desearíamos mucho que algún día una línea tan prestigiosa como la Thai pudiera ir a La Habana también.
And we would like someday to have in Havana as well such a prestigious airline as the Thai airline.
That's great. At the moment, the status between the United States and Cuba, President Barack Obama has announced that the United States and Cuba will re-establish diplomatic relations after 51 years, as you said. Has the blockade been lifted?
No, realmente el bloqueo se mantiene intacto.
No, actually, the blockade remains in force.
La declaración que hizo el presidente Raúl Castro y el presidente Obama el mismo día, el 17 de diciembre del año pasado, fue precisamente para restablecer las relaciones diplomáticas.
And the statement made last year by Presidents Raúl Castro and Obama on December the 17th was a statement just to reestablish the relations between the two countries.
Y reabrir las embajadas en las respectivas capitales.
And it was also a statement on the opening of the embassies in our respective capitals.
E iniciar con ello un proceso que realmente es largo y complejo hacia la normalización de las relaciones.
And in order to begin a process which is truly long and complex towards the normalization of relations.
Porque con la historia que yo le estuve explicando brevemente, se puede comprender de que se requerirá mucho tiempo para poder tener relaciones normales.
So based on the history that I have told you recently, just a while ago, and I told it very briefly, when you have that behind, you can imagine that a long time will be required.
Entonces, a partir del 17 de diciembre comenzó un proceso de negociación para el restablecimiento formal de las relaciones diplomáticas.
Since December the 17th, we began a process, an official process for the normalization of the diplomatic relations.
Y la reapertura de las embajadas.
And for the reopening of the embassies.
Las relaciones se restablecieron formalmente el 20 de julio de este año, el año 2015.
On July the 20th of the present year, 2015, we officially reestablished the relations.
Ese mismo día, el 20 de julio, el ministro de Relaciones Exteriores de Cuba visitó Estados Unidos y inauguró la embajada cubana en Washington.
And on that very same date, the Minister of Foreign Affairs of Cuba visited Washington and officially opened our embassy.
Y el 14 de agosto, el secretario de Estado John Kerry visitó La Habana e inauguró la embajada de los Estados Unidos en La Habana.
And on August the 14th, the Secretary of State, John Kerry, visited Havana and opened the U.S. embassy there.
Desde el año 1954, ningún secretario de Estado de los Estados Unidos visitaba Cuba.
And we must highlight that since 1954, no other Secretary of State from the United States had visited Cuba.
Y con esto se cerró una primera etapa.
So with this, we closed an initial chapter.
Y se ha comenzado una nueva etapa de negociaciones.
And we have begun a new stage of the negotiations.
Uno de cuyos aspectos básicos es tratar de que se levante definitivamente el bloqueo.
One of the main aspects of those negotiations is to try to achieve the definitive lifting of the blockade.
Que como le decía, se mantiene en lo esencial intacto.
Which, as I told you, remains exactly the same in its essence.
Porque el bloqueo fue codificado como ley en el año 1996.
Because the blockade was turned into a law in year 1996.
Lo cual significa que el presidente perdió las facultades que tenía para eliminar el bloqueo como lo tuvo hasta ese momento.
Which means that the president lost the powers that he used to have until that moment to remove the blockade.
Y ahora solo puede ser levantado definitivamente por el Congreso.
And now it can only be definitively lifted by the U.S. Congress.
Aunque el presidente conserva todavía muchas facultades ejecutivas para aliviar la implementación del bloqueo.
Although the president still keeps many executive powers that allow him to loosen the implementation of the blockade.
Ha tomado algunas medidas en ese sentido.
And he has taken some steps in that direction.
Que nosotros la valoramos como positiva.
Steps that we regard as positive.
Pero son insuficientes todavía.
But they're still not enough.
Y no ha significado en lo fundamental levantar lo esencial del bloqueo.
And the core of these measures has not meant the lifting of the blockade.
Porque como le decía, son muy limitadas.
Because as I told you, they're quite restricted.
What is the most difficult part of the blockade that you would like the United States to lift? What is the main core of that blockade?
Mire, el bloqueo es un complejo proceso de medidas que no se puede decir que hay algo que es lo central.
Well, the blockade is such a complex process and set of measures that it is impossible to say which is the core.
Por ejemplo, Cuba no le puede vender ningún producto a los Estados Unidos.
For instance, Cuba cannot sell any product to the United States.
At all? Nothing at all?
Ninguno, nada.
Nothing at all.
Cuba no puede utilizar el dólar en sus transacciones internacionales,
Cuba cannot use dollars in its international transactions,
ni siquiera en transacciones con terceros países.
not even in the transactions with third countries.
Cuba no puede comprar ningún producto en Estados Unidos,
Cuba cannot buy any product in the United States
salvo algunos alimentos y productos agrícolas
except for some foodstuffs and agricultural products
y algunos medicamentos,
and some medicines.
pero para cada una de esas compras tiene que pedirse una licencia por parte de la empresa norteamericana que la va a vender.
But for each of these imports, they need to apply for a license from the company, the American company that is going to sell the products.
Entonces Cuba tiene que pagar cash y por adelantado esa compra.
So Cuba has to pay in cash and in advance for those imports.
Y Cuba no puede utilizar sus barcos para traer las mercancías a Cuba.
And Cuba cannot use its own ships in order to transport the goods to Cuba.
Solo tiene que utilizar barcos norteamericanos para traer esas mercancías.
We can only use the American ships in order to transport those goods
Y
to
como
Cuba.
no le podemos vender nada, entonces los barcos regresan vacíos a Estados Unidos.
And since we cannot sell anything to them, then the ships have to go back empty to the United
Lo cual
States,
hace más caro todavía el flete.
which makes the freight even more expensive.
Si un barco de un tercer país toca puerto cubano
And if a ship from a third country calls on a Cuban port
porque vino a traer algunas mercancías,
because they go to the Cuban ports to bring some goods,
no puede tocar un puerto norteamericano hasta después de 6 meses.
they cannot call on a U.S. port for another 6 months.
Lo cual es una disuasión para que esos países comercien con Cuba.
Which represents a deterrent for those countries to do trade with Cuba.
Y entonces los que vienen nos ponen fletes más altos.
And also the countries that do go to Cuba then impose higher freights.
Cuba, por ejemplo, no puede comprar ningún producto en un tercer país que tenga más del 10% de tecnología o productos norteamericanos.
And Cuba, for instance, cannot buy any product in a third country that has more than 10% of American technology or parts.
Si nosotros queremos comprar un Airbus en Europa, no podemos,
So if we want to buy an Airbus in Europe, we cannot do it.
porque tiene más del 10% de tecnología
Because
norteamericana.
it has more than 10% of American parts.
Entonces es una madeja tan compleja que lo que hay es que levantarlo totalmente.
So the blockade is such a complex fabric that the only thing left to do is to lift it completely.
Fue una
So it's like squeezing your neck, really. But you survived. How did you survive?
sí, luchando mucho
By struggling a lot
y defendiendo esa soberanía y esa independencia que le dije.
and by defending that sovereignty and that independence that I was telling you about
Con mucha dignidad,
with a lot of dignity,
porque no habría otra alternativa.
because there would not be another choice.
En aquella guerra que yo le conté en que intervino Estados Unidos,
And in that war I was telling you about, in which we had the interference of the United States,
si Cuba no hubiese seguido luchando de esa manera, no hubiese podido lograr su independencia después.
if Cuba had not kept struggling as it did, it would have never achieved its independence as
So
it did it later.
Right, so you went to look for friendship from the Soviet Union, China, North Korea, your friends on the other side, who were against the United States as well, right?
Sí, pero realmente las relaciones nuestras con otros países es parte de nuestro interés en tener relaciones normales con el mundo entero.
But actually, the relations that we have with other countries are part of the interest that we have in maintaining normal relations with the rest of the world.
O sea, nunca estuvimos alineados en ningún bloque.
We were never aligned with any bloc.
Cuba es uno de los fundadores del movimiento de los no alineados, al cual pertenece también Tailandia.
And Cuba is one of the founding members of the non-aligned movement, which Thailand is also a member of.
Y nosotros lo que queremos es tener relaciones normales y desarrollar las relaciones con todos aquellos países que sea posible.
And what we want to have is normal relations and to develop the normal relations with as many countries as possible.
Por supuesto, en aquellos años iniciales de la revolución, las relaciones con la antigua Unión Soviética fueron muy profundas.
Of course, during the first years of our revolution, the relations with the Soviet Union were very deep relations.
Hoy son buenas relaciones con Rusia
At the moment, we have good relations with Russia.
y también tenemos buenas relaciones con el entonces campo socialista.
And we also have good relations with what was the socialist bloc at that time,
Pero también con el resto de América Latina y el Caribe.
but also with the rest of Latin America and the Caribbean.
En nuestra región, Cuba tiene relaciones excelentes con todos los países.
And in our region, Cuba has excellent relations with all the countries.
En el año 2014, Cuba presidió la Comunidad de Estados Latinoamericanos y Caribeños.
In year 2014, Cuba had the chairmanship of the Community of Latin American and Caribbean States.
O sea, fue una presidencia que duró del 2013 al 2014 y que terminó en el 2014 con una cumbre en La Habana.
It was a chairmanship that lasted from 2013 until 2014, and it was finished with the CELAC summit in Havana,
A la cual asistieron todos los jefes de estados y gobiernos de la región.
where we had the attendance of all the heads of state and government of the region.
Lo cual es una muestra de todo el trabajo que se ha venido haciendo por nuestro país para fomentar nuestras relaciones.
And it is an evidence of all the work that our country has done in order to promote the good
Y
relations.
que fue uno de los elementos que condujo a que Estados Unidos tuviera que cambiar también su política.
And it was also one of the elements that led the United States to be forced to change their policy.
Porque Estados Unidos quedó cada vez más aislado en su política hacia Cuba.
Because the USA became increasingly isolated with regards to their policy towards Cuba.
Y en el discurso del presidente Obama el 17 de diciembre reconoció que con esa política que había fracasado, no solo había fracasado, sino que los había aislado de la región.
And in his announcement on December the 17th, President Obama recognized that the blockade policy had failed, and that it had not only failed, but it had also isolated their country.
What was the main reason, the most important reason that forced Obama to change policy on Cuba?
Yo pienso que él reconoció que era una política que había sido aplicada durante 50 años y que no había logrado sus objetivos, que había fracasado totalmente.
I believe that he realized that this was a policy that had been implemented for more than 50 years, but that it had not achieved its goal and it had failed.
Y él mismo dijo públicamente, si usted ha estado haciendo lo mismo durante 50 años y no funciona, por tanto, debe cambiar la forma de hacer eso.
And he said himself that when you have been doing the same for 50 years and what you have done has not worked, then you have to change the way in which you have done things.
Reconoció también que esa política había causado daño al pueblo cubano.
He also recognized that the policy had caused a lot of damage for the Cuban people.
Yes.
Aunque también ha causado daño al pueblo norteamericano porque lo ha privado de tener una relación mutuamente beneficiosa con nuestro país.
Although it has also caused damage for the U.S. people because it has prevented them from having a mutually beneficial relation with our country.
Por ejemplo, Cuba tiene un medicamento que se llama Heberprot P, que es muy efectivo para combatir el pie diabético.
For instance, Cuba has a product known as Heberprot P, which is very effective to deal with the diabetic foot ulcer.
En Estados Unidos hay muchas personas que padecen de diabetes y sin embargo no pueden utilizar ese producto
And in the
como
United
consecuencia
States,
del bloqueo.
there are many people that suffer from diabetes, and nevertheless they cannot be treated with the product as a result of the blockade.
Y también, como le decía, porque reconoció que era una política que lo había aislado del continente latinoamericano y caribeño.
And another element is, as I was telling you, that Obama recognized that the blockade had also isolated the United States from the Latin American and Caribbean context.
Why did Fidel Castro and Raul Castro decided to go along with the United States this time? Why did you say, no, we are not going to establish relations with you. We are going to stay this way forever. We don't need you. Why did you say that?
No, realmente Cuba siempre tuvo una posición favorable a tener relaciones normales con los Estados Unidos.
Well, actually, Cuba was always had always a favorable position with regards to the idea of having normal relations with the United States,
Pero sobre base de respeto mutuo y de total igualdad.
but on the basis of mutual respect and full equality.
Nosotros pensamos que somos vecinos y que existen razones para vivir y cooperar de una manera civilizada.
We believe that we are neighbors and that there are good reasons in order to coexist and cooperate in a civilized way.
Eso es posible y puede ser mutuamente beneficioso para ambas partes.
That is possible, and it could be mutually beneficial for both parties.
Los meses que han transcurrido a partir del 17 de diciembre lo demuestran.
And the months that have gone by since December the 17th are proof of that.
Y nuestra voluntad es continuar avanzando por ese camino, sabiendo que es, como le decía, largo y complejo.
And our will is to continue moving forward down that path, being aware of the fact that it will be long and complex.
Well, aren't you angry with the United States? Aren't Cuban people angry that the American government has done so much bad things to the Cuban people? They must feel very
Mire, es un,
bitter
mire,
against the United States.
mire, es un fenómeno muy peculiar.
This is a very peculiar phenomenon.
El pueblo cubano realmente ha sufrido muchos daños económicos, humanos y de familiares como consecuencia de esa política.
Because Cuban people have really suffered a lot of human, economic, and family damages as a result of that policy.
Pero el pueblo cubano realmente nunca ha sido un pueblo educado en el odio.
But Cuban people are really a people that have never been raised in order to feel hatred.
Es un pueblo que precisamente por la educación, la preparación que tiene por su historia, sabe diferenciar muy bien lo que son políticas de gobiernos, de diferentes gobiernos, a los pueblos.
And as a result of all of our education, our culture, and the history we have, our people is quite able to make a clear distinction between the policies, the specific policies that particular governments could have.
Diferenciado de los pueblos.
And they make a clear distinction between this and the peoples.
En Cuba, ni en los momentos más difíciles se vio que apareciera alguien quemando una bandera norteamericana.
So in Cuba, not even during the hardest times, you could see someone trying to burn an American flag.
Eso nunca sucedió, no hay sentimientos de odio.
That's something that never happened. There are no feelings of hatred.
Y cuando los ciudadanos norteamericanos están viajando ahora, que realmente está creciendo el número de ciudadanos que viajan a intercambiar en el marco de 12 categorías que están establecidas y solo en esas 12 pueden ir a nuestro país.
And when American citizens go to Cuba in order to have exchanges with us, they are doing so under 12 categories, which are the categories that have been approved, so that American citizens can travel to Cuba.
Porque le preciso que el bloqueo tampoco les permite ir a Cuba a hacer turismo.
Because I have to explain to you as well that the blockade prevents American citizens from going to Cuba as tourists.
Es el único país que los ciudadanos norteamericanos no pueden visitar como turistas.
It is the only country that American citizens cannot visit as tourists,
en contra de lo que dice su propia constitución.
which goes against what their own constitution stipulates.
Pero entonces pueden ir a intercambiar, digamos, en temas académicos, es una categoría, temas religiosos es otra categoría, temas culturales es otra categoría, temas económicos y comerciales es otra categoría, curiosamente porque está el bloqueo. Periodistas pueden ir y así son 12 categorías.
But curiously enough, they can go to Cuba in order to have exchanges for academic, religious, commercial, journalistic purposes, and so on. At the end, we have 12 categories under which they can travel to Cuba.
Y esos que van son recibidos normalmente, regresan impresionados y quieren continuar los intercambios.
And those who do travel to Cuba, they are most welcome, and they go back quite impressed and wishing to go back to continue having exchanges with Cuba.
Porque nuestro pueblo reconoce también que Estados Unidos y su pueblo y sus científicos y sus artistas han tenido logros muy importantes también para el desarrollo de la humanidad.
Because also our the Cuban people recognize that the scientists, the people, the artists of the United States have also achieved very important things for the development of the humankind.
Eso es reconocido y tiene también un valor para estos intercambios.
That is widely acknowledged, and it also has a value for this type of exchanges.
Cuando usted visite Cuba lo va a poder comprobar.
And when you do visit Cuba, you will be able to see it.
Can you go to the United States yourself now?
Tendría que pedir una visa como diplomático
I would like to apply for a diplomatic visa,
y espero que me la den.
and I hope that they give it to me.
You don't know.
No sé.
I don't know.
Ellos
if they
tendrían
will
el
do it.
derecho de otorgarla o no.
Because they have the right of granting the visa or not.
So you have never seen America?
No, yo he estado en Nueva York,
I have been in New York,
que bueno, como parte del sistema de Naciones Unidas.
which is part of the United Nations.
Realmente
system.
nunca he aplicado por una visa para ir a
I
Washington.
have never applied for a visa to go to Washington.
Como le decía, mi ministro fue ahora en julio y le dieron la visa a él y a toda su delegación.
As I was telling you, my foreign minister went this year in
Yes.
July,
Yes.
and he was granted the visa, and the whole delegation that was accompanying him
Pero
also
bueno,
got the visa.
requeriría una visa.
But a visa would be required.
Y otorgar una visa es un derecho que tiene un Estado de hacerlo o no hacerlo.
And states have the right to decide whether they're going to issue the visas or not.
So Cuban people, for now, still cannot go to the United States as tourists.
Sí pueden ir
Yes, they can go,
y están yendo.
and they're going.
Reciben visas del consulado norteamericano en La Habana.
So they get their visas from the U.S. consulate in Havana.
La mayoría de ellos no va a hacer turismo, va a visitar a sus familiares que viven allá.
Most of them don't go there as tourists, but they go in order to visit their relatives that live in the
Porque
United
en
States.
Estados Unidos vive más de 1 millón de cubanos.
Because in the United States we have a population of more than 1 million Cubans.
Yes.
Pero requieren una visa para poder visitar Estados Unidos.
But these Cuban people do require a visa in order to visit the United States.
Por parte de nuestro gobierno no hay ninguna limitante, son libres de viajar allá cuando quieran y regresar cuando deseen.
From our government side, there are no restrictions. They are free to go to the United States and to come back whenever they want.
Y están yendo, yo diría que cientos de miles de cubanos por año, no tengo la cifra exacta, pero son más de 100,000 cada año.
And I would say that every year we have hundreds of thousands of Cubans that are going to the United States. I don't have the exact figure, but I would say it is about 100,000.
Aren't you afraid that once the blockade is lifted, American influence, cultural influence will pour into Cuba and changing the behavior of the Cuban people? They will become Americanized. Aren't you afraid of that?
No, realmente como parte de esta voluntad de avanzar con los Estados Unidos, tenemos la clara decisión de asumir los retos que esto significa, de aprovechar las oportunidades, porque como le decía, nuestra sociedad, nuestro pueblo ha crecido, se ha desarrollado, confirmando, reafirmándose a sí misma su identidad, y sencillamente es un proceso que nos parece necesario asumir y lo asumiremos.
No, actually, as part of the will that we have to move forward in this process with the United States, we are ready to take on the challenges that this could mean, and also to seize the opportunities. As I was telling you, our society and our people have grown and developed, learning to reaffirm their identity, their culture. So this is something that we are ready to tackle the challenge that this could mean.
The young people of Cuba, are they westernized more than your generation?
Tradúceme eso.
¿Los jóvenes cubanos les parece que están más occidentalizados que las generaciones anteriores?
Son jóvenes que viven con su tiempo.
We can say that the young generations of Cuba are people that live according to their time.
Nosotros decimos que las jóvenes generaciones se parecen más a su tiempo que a sus padres.
We say that the younger generations look a lot more like their time than their parents.
Creo que eso es en
than
todas
like their
partes del mundo.
parents. And I believe that is something that you can see everywhere in the world.
Yes. So they are sort of more westernized and more digital living. How are digital mobile phones now invading Cuba? Also the same as here?
Está llegando ese desarrollo, ese proceso, y por supuesto que esos jóvenes son nativos digitales, como se dice hoy.
Yes, those developments are also entering Cuba now, gradually, and now these younger generations are digital naturals.
Es parte de la globalización.
It's part of the globalization.
La globalización puede tener influencia negativa, pero puede tener también influencia positiva, y lo que hay es que saberla aprovechar bien.
Globalization could have both a positive and negative influence. What you should try to do is to make the most of it
Y
appropriately.
nosotros pensamos que debemos aprovecharla también para nuestro desarrollo. Es lo que estamos tratando.
And we also believe that we should take advantage of it for our development, and that's what we are trying to do.
Tenemos limitaciones también producto del bloqueo y algunas limitaciones financieras, pero está en nuestra voluntad.
We also have restrictions in this regard because of the blockade and some financial restrictions, but it's part of our will.
You cannot get iPhone in Cuba.
Hay personas que tienen iPhone, pero no pueden funcionar con los servidores y los proveedores norteamericanos.
Yes, there are some people that do have iPhones, but the thing is that they cannot work through the American providers and servers.
Esos servicios también están prohibidos.
Those services are also forbidden.
The attitude of people, your generation, and the young people now towards America must be different. Your generation have gone through this very difficult time because of the American blockade. The younger people may not feel as negatively against America as your generation. Is that true?
Como le decía, o sea, estos son jóvenes que han vivido y viven experiencias diferentes.
As I was telling you, these are young people that have lived and continue to live different experiences.
Y por lo tanto se proyectan hacia su realidad en correspondencia con la experiencia que han vivido.
So their approach to reality, to their reality, is in keeping with the experiences they've had.
No se le ocurre a nadie tratando de que se comporten o que piensen como pensamos nosotros.
Of course, no one thinks about making them behave or think as we do.
Pero también es una generación revolucionaria, patriota, que se tiene un gran interés en que se desarrolle su país y lo está haciendo.
But it is also a revolutionary and patriotic generation that takes a lot of interest in the development of the country.
Esos médicos que yo les decía que están ayudando en muchos lugares del mundo son todos jóvenes.
And those doctors I was telling you about, that they're providing their assistance in many corners of the world, are also young doctors.
Las tareas y los retos son diferentes a los de mi etapa.
Of course, their tasks and their challenges are different from the ones we had
Y eso es algo-
when we were young.
Y eso es algo que hay que comprender.
And that's something that should be understood.
Sure. How is the health of Fidel Castro now?
Fidel está bien de salud,
Fidel is in good health.
He is 80.
89 años,
He's 89 years old.
y está con una mente y una claridad mental y política muy clara.
But
Muy
he
amplia.
keeps the same mental and political clarity.
Lo que está teniendo su vida privada normal, como él ha decidido tenerlo desde hace varios años.
But he's now leading a regular private life, which is something that he decided to do some years ago.
Pero bueno, para alegría de todos los que aprecian a Fidel en el mundo, y sabemos que hay muchas personas que lo aprecian, Fidel está bien de salud.
But gladly for all those that are fond of Fidel, and we know that a lot of people in the world are very fond of Fidel, he's in good health.
Me too.
Muchas
I'm a
gracias.
fan of his
Muchas gracias.
Thank you very much.
because I've studied him standing up against the big powers in a very determined manner.
Muchas gracias.
Thank you very much.
But what is his exact role in Cuba these days, Fidel?
Como le decía, él está retirado a su vida privada. Él decidió renunciar a todos sus cargos.
As I was telling you, he has retired to lead a private life. He resigned to all of his posts.
Y está viviendo su vida privada, estudiando mucho.
So he's having his own private life now. He's studying a lot.
A veces escribe algún artículo para la prensa,
Sometimes he writes an article for the press.
pero es una vida totalmente distanciada de la vida pública.
But it's a life that is completely distant from a public life.
Y eso es algo sobre lo que todos tenemos un gran respeto.
And that is something that we all respect a lot.
He doesn't tell the president, Raúl Castro, what to do or what not to do.
El presidente Raúl Castro dijo hace algunos años cuando fue elegido presidente,
Some years ago, when President Raúl Castro was elected as the president,
le planteó al Parlamento cubano a que le autorizara a consultarle a Fidel cualquier tema que él considerase que era necesario, que fuese necesario consultarle.
he requested the Cuban parliament to authorize him to consult Fidel on any issue in which he would deem that Fidel's advice would be necessary.
Y el Parlamento, por supuesto, que lo aprobó.
And of course, the parliament approved this.
No, a mí no me resulta posible saber cuándo lo ha hecho,
But it's not possible for me to know when he has done it exactly.
pero tiene el mandato que él mismo le pidió al Parlamento.
But now he has the mission that he himself requested the parliament to approve.
El mandato
The mandate, sorry,
Mandate.
que él mismo le pidió al Parlamento.
that he requested himself the parliament to approve.
What has Fidel said about the re-establishment of relations between America and Cuba?
Fidel,
Publicly, what has he said?
Fidel no se ha pronunciado públicamente con respecto a este proceso.
Fidel has not made any public statement about this process.
Do you think he endorses it? Do you think he likes?
Eso sería una pregunta hipotética, no,
That is a hypothetical question.
no sería correcto en mi parte
So it would mean it won't
especular, pero él no se ha pronunciado públicamente.
It
al
would
respecto.
not be right for me to make any speculation, but he has not made any public statement
But
on
I'm
this.
sure myself that President Raúl must have consulted Fidel before making a decision to go ahead with the re-establishment of relations with America. Because when Fidel was in power, he was the one who stood strongly against America. So if there's a big change in this policy, my own speculation is that President Raúl must have consulted Fidel, one way or the other? You may not have to answer the question.
Bueno, esa es su especulación.
Well, that's your own speculation.
Am I more or less right?
Es su especulación.
It's your own speculation.
So is Cuba today a socialist country still?
Sí, por supuesto.
Yes, of course.
Es un país socialista y está trabajando para perfeccionar ese socialismo,
It is a socialist country that is working to improve that socialism,
para hacerlo más próspero para nuestra población
to make it more prosperous for our population,
y autosustentable.
and to make it self-sustainable.
And there is no opposition party in Cuba.
Cuba siempre ha tenido un partido, desde la época de la lucha por la independencia, un partido unificado, un partido único.
Ever since the independence, the time of the independence wars, Cuba has had a unified single party.
Es lo que ha requerido nuestro proceso, nuestra historia,
It is what our process and our history have required.
y es un partido que ha tenido una gran influencia en mantener la unidad de nuestro pueblo.
And it is also a party that has played a very important role in keeping the unity of our people.
Y en ese rol ha conducido todo este proceso histórico que le he explicado y, como usted apreciará, de manera positiva, con resultados, y que se aprecia por nuestro pueblo.
And while playing this role, they have led this process that, as you probably can notice, has had positive results and is appreciated by our people.
So Thai people would like to hear from you that they can now go to Cuba to visit. Can you tell the Thai people, my audience, how welcome they are in Cuba?
Bueno, serán muy bien recibidos en Cuba,
Well, they will be received very well in Cuba.
recibidos como amigos, como un
They will
pueblo,
be welcomed as friends,
como un pueblo que sabemos que es muy hospitalario
as a people that we know is very hospitable,
y al cual nosotros quisiéramos reciprocarle esa hospitalidad.
and as a people which we want to return the hospitality that they have offered us.
Seguramente aprenderemos mucho unos de los otros
Probably we'll learn a lot from each other,
y entre los dos seguiremos enriqueciéndonos y creciendo de conjunto.
and together we'll continue enriching each other and growing together.
Pensamos que tenemos culturas muy interesantes y muy particulares los dos,
We believe that we both have very interesting and peculiar cultures.
y ese proceso de conocimiento mutuo sin duda va a ser muy enriquecedor.
And that process of mutual understanding will be undoubtedly quite enriching.
Les invito a todos a que se animen y que visiten nuestro país.
So I invite you all to visit our country.
Allí conocerán un país con una gran historia, una gran cultura,
There you'll get to know a country with a great history and a great culture,
con una gran belleza natural,
with a great natural beauty,
pero sobre todo con un pueblo muy digno y educado.
and mainly you'll find a very dignified and well-educated people.
Nuestro principal capital en el turismo es precisamente nuestro pueblo.
And our main capital in the tourism sector is precisely the Cuban people.
Así que bienvenidos.
How about food?
So welcome.
Cuban food.
Es una comida muy peculiar, diferente a la que hay aquí en Tailandia.
It's a very peculiar food, different from the one you have here in Thailand.
Tiene mucha mezcla de España, de África, de China.
It has a lot of mixture from Africa, from Spain, from China,
Del Caribe.
from the Caribbean.
Es una comida que tiene ritmo, al igual que la música cubana.
And it is a food that has a rhythm like the Cuban music.
So it's musical food. And I'm sure that Thai people would enjoy it because Thai people also are fun-loving, also warm, hospitable. And I'm sure they want to learn about the strong, very strong character of the Cuban people.
Muchas gracias.
Like I do.
Thank you very much.
Muchas
Thank you very much.
Muchas
Minister,
gracias.
for
Agradezco
listening
usted.
us. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.